Hello, hello. Hey, Northrex. Back with some more Final Fantasy II today. Since Error's internet is still problematic and he's not able to play near, I guess I will stream something. I was like this close, I'll probably say this again, like this close to streaming near when I got home from work. Like everything was set up and ready, I just had to hit the start stream button. And then, I don't know, I got really like jittery and wasn't really feeling super great, so I took a nap instead. So instead we're playing FF2. Last time on FF2, we got a boat. We got a torch, we used the torch to get some fire. We used some we got a bell, we used the bell to get a torch, we used the torch to get some fire, we used some fire to blow up a ship. Airship. And then we hired a boat to go to Dragoon Town. Boat was pirates. Pirates attack. We beat pirates. Pirates join. Now we got a boat. Might have caught something. Well, I hope you feel better, Northrex. I felt fine after my nap. Thankfully. Turn this back down slightly. I turned the game volume up a little bit. Because, noticed it's been a little bit quiet last stream. Also, possibly turn my mic down a tiny bit. Try to balance it out a little more. I don't actually remember how much I did with my mic, but anyway, if balance is whack, let me know. What is this place? Is this a place I can go to yet? I'm looking for this Dragoon Town, and I found that one cave with a tropical cave or something like that it was called. And it's possible that I just need to go through there. Oops. But there's other stuff too, like this. This fight's kind of trash. Pirate Girl really doesn't have much in the way of HP. I guess this fight's not as bad as I thought. But yeah, I got so far as to have Nier in my Xbox, turned on, camera on, like, all I had to do was hit start streaming. And then I'm like, yeah, I don't really feel right. So nap it was. Alas. It would have been a disaster anyway. Oh, Castle Dice. This is where I was, trying to go. "12 years. Could have been a disaster TM even. That's what my title said. Said Super Rusty Disaster TM. And then the stream never happened. But thank you for the resub, Error. Appreciate it. Sorry your internet's still acting up. I'm gonna tell your mom. Not like secret passages or anything, right? Game hasn't really used those. It's not much. I'm a little skeptical about this castle. The wyvern's right in there. Convenient. Husband was a dragoon. Imperial soldiers killed him along with the rest. Last surviving wyvern. If only we had one of the pendants. The Cavern of the Wyverns lies north. They hold one of the pendants that allows one to speak the wyvern's language. Dragoons fought valiantly, but the Empire knows no honor. They poisoned the wyvern's water, writhed in agony until at last their breath. Wyvern's dead, the dragoons were picked off one by one by the Empire. Okay, well, that's, I guess, all you're gonna tell me. Well, wyvern dude, you're, pretty good size. This room looks... It's bigger on the inside, you know? That's all. Is this gonna be a dungeon? Like, this looks like a monster closet room. It even puts you in the middle of the room. I'm skeptical, so I'm gonna run around and try to... see if there are chests to grab. While... there are no encounters. Stop, curse, stun. I mean, maybe there won't be encounters, but I don't want to take that for granted. Whoa, Sage's Wisdom, Gold Needle, Eye Drops, Antidote. Oh, this is all just Saint Spirit, Cross, Wing Sword. What is half of this stuff? Oh. Effective against flying enemies. Okay. Stun, stop, curse. Well, let's continue to use curse. Or let's continue to put magic on. Game 920, I mean. Stop. Sure, we'll split them up a little bit. Blind. Eric can learn blind. Time to commit birder. No. Time to revoke Error of Rudo's VIP status. More chests down here. Phoenix down. Sure, it's for the best. Burger. Countess. You volunteer. Not sure volunteering is really how VIP works, but... Autocorrect with French is messy, I can believe that. Volunteer to do nothing? Good. No more or less than I expect. Mithril Helm. Can anybody still use that? Yeah. Take Countess as watching without video. I don't want to fight these guys. Let's see if they're any easier now than they were before. See how much damage I'm doing with this wing sword. That wing sword's doing a lot, but nothing else is. Error. Why? Why do you do this to yourself? I guess we'll try to level up that. Do I have Protect? No, I've got Blink though. You don't know. Fill a Monster Metal Void? What about Monster Metals? Oh, I meant to cast a spell. Why does Berserk suck? Already nearly done? I keep not casting Blizzard on PM920. Maybe it's like increasing my damage the more I attack with it? Oh, because that last one did more, 125. $196. Maybe that's all it is. Also, I'm using a lot of MP doing this. So maybe I shouldn't... You don't think. Listen, I've got the perfect game for you to 100%. Right here. And Blizzard's only halfway through that rank. Don't hate yourself quite that much. I found a pendant. You missed it. What was the game? The game was Aiden Chronicles, the First Mage. It was a joke. There's no real way to define 100% for it anyway. with Legend. If I were working from home more often, where I could conceivably mess around with it on like breaks and stuff, lunchtime, etc., I would very much consider going back to like, remember a couple months ago I did a stream for like an hour and quit because I was bad. But like, have route improvement ideas. And if I were working from home more often, I would actually work on those route ideas. It all depends on how much is going on a given day, but there have definitely been times where, when I was working from home during the pandemic, where it was much more often than just on breaks, but it all just depended on how busy the day was. I've actually been like, I don't know, I don't want to say busy lately at work, but a lot of like planning stuff. At the moment, stuff being firewall upgrades. Like, I could go back and talk to this wyvern, but I kind of want to see what else is in here, because there's loot here, you know? But also, this cavern looks like it's supposed to be, maybe I'm supposed to come back here? Can I fall off? No. One of these guys? I'll fight one of these guys. Really, it's mostly for Layla, though. Even though she's probably not going to be with my party super long. I have nothing to back that up. None of the NPC characters have been around for super long. Drop back that seed from 13 that you had to poison. When Error discovered that poison was good, actually. $70 hours in, yeah. Renewing the map legend. You definitely figured out the map legend earlier, you just kept forgetting about it. Renew, I think, took even longer. Did you ever figure out Renew? That one was hard to believe. I think I'm just gonna go talk to that wyvern. I'll use a cottage or something to restore my MP if I have to. Sounds about right. Well, sure, but Renew also revives everyone. And Summon also would reset your party members' ATB. So Renew will keep their ATB going, let them keep doing stuff if they're alive. I don't know. They're different. Man, why is Error getting so much HP? This is nonsense. 1129. Alright, we got a pendant. Let's talk to this idiot. Shouldn't call the Wyvern an idiot. Wyverns are cool. Dragons, drakes, etc. Casually just summoning worked out, yeah. Why does anyone get any particular stats? I haven't really figured that out. I haven't paid a whole lot of attention. I don't know if, like, weapon type matters, or if, like, maybe what armor... Like, maybe heavier armor gets more of HP or defense or something like that. I don't know. Maybe the bow character gets more agility. Maybe each character just has their own modifier. I don't know. We seek your aid in destroying the Empire, our common foe. Will you help us? The Empire's poison already courses through my veins. I will not escape the fate that befell my brood. Egg. One last request to make of you. Take this egg to the cavern north of here and submerge it in the life spring. It's the last remaining wyvern egg. If it is not submerged in the life spring soon, it will wither and die. Did you just... Okay, no, you're still alive. A sphere of light or an egg. Hikari no Tama. Let's go find an inn real quick. Before I go into the cave again. Since this dumb town doesn't seem to have one. It's fine. There's a town right over here. Always in. I was actually debating today. So, I thought about doing this, like I was saying earlier, I thought about doing a speedrun when I got home. And I eventually decided if I did one, I was going to do Nier. I had it all set up and ready, and then decided I didn't really feel like it. But if I didn't do Nier, I was also debating doing an even more rusty speedrun of Pokemon Red. I've been, like, really itching for some Pokemon lately. Between randomly watching I Eat Your Pie Ironmon nonsense when there's nothing else to watch, and watching Tonic's Gen 5 rando stuff he was doing yesterday. Hold out for Lechonk. I mean, I definitely want to I definitely want a Lechonk. There's no doubt about that. But I'll probably play some kind of Pokemon before then. I talked about this once before, but months ago, I was debating at one point doing basically what I'm doing here with the Final Fantasy Pixel Remasters, but I was debating going through all the Pokemon main series on stream. Either all the main series or else, like, I was kind of up in the air about how I was going to handle, like, remake versions. You know, do I do actual Gen 1 and Fire Red Leaf Green, or only one or the other? I haven't really decided what to do with that, but been meaning to learn Gen 1 Pokemon for a while. Well, I almost did a run today. Maybe I'll do one soon randomly. It'll be incredibly bad, though. I need to see if I actually even still have my notes for it. I'm sure I do, but So, my notes are like a self-marked up version of... It was like a paste bin with a route that I found on speedrun.com like years ago. This wasn't when I first learned the run, but this was when I first learned Gen 1 back when it was done with in-game time. And so manips weren't allowed because you couldn't reset the game. Saving wasn't allowed. Well, you could save, but you couldn't load a save. And then I relearned it once manips were allowed. And I learned it off, like, there was a paste bin route or something. And like, I have a file of that, I think, which is just like marked up with my own info and stats. I remember doing a bunch of like emulator science and junk on it. I have no idea how much of that I actually put into notes or didn't. And I started rewriting those notes a couple times. Once, so I do all my notes nowadays in Markdown. So Markdown editor, and I can insert pictures and stuff like that into the Markdown, and just how I do it all. I can read it on a text file if I, worst case, and I'm actually using my Markdown app. It displays formatting and all that junk. Can export it to PDF, etc. So that's how I do all my notes now. But at one point I had started redoing all of my Gen 1 notes in HTML. And I don't remember how far I got into that. And then I think I started redoing them again in Markdown. And basically I've got like 3 or 4 different versions of my Gen 1 notes. And could not tell you how up to date or accurate any of them are. If I were going to do a run, which should I use? It'd probably be the original paste bin one. I guess I'd look at like the file dates and see which was, well, which was most recently modified and which was most complete, but I remember in some of the versions of notes I'd put stats like, I think in the HTML one I have a table for Nugget Bridge. Because of instant text. So if you go into the menu, it removes instant text if you have it. So it's kind of a glitch, but it's allowed in glitchless. And so at various points in Nugget Bridge, you should really know what is safe or not safe, like what is going to kill you, what are your HP lines, etc. also, how much time do you lose if you heal and get rid of instant text? Should you go back and get instant text before continuing or not? So I've got like a table for some of those numbers in one of the various files, where I did at one point. But these are all stats that are, I don't know, important for, maybe important for like a race or no reset kind of run, and then not at all important for PB attempt, where you're just going to do whatever the riskiest thing is and reset if it fails. So that's kind of how Gen 1 goes. Gen 1 is very much a speedrun that's like, there are a couple of risk-reward decisions that you legitimately get to make, but in general, cast Thunder when used in battle. Interesting. Let's check this middle path first. Let's not fight this idiot. Like, Gen 1 is actually really execution heavy, and it's like a short enough run that be aggressive and reset over stuff is valid. But there is definitely a fair bit of, like, knowing the odds that go into that. These guys lifesteal on hit. Okay. And a good example of that is, trying to think of what the name of the strat was. It's getting Red Bar and Silphco off the rival fight there. I feel like there was a name to that strat. Maybe it's just like Sylph Bar or something. I think this is the way I actually want to go. And I should go down that other passageway first. But like, that's a strat where there's definitely a window that you need to know if you're going for it. Similarly, what is this mirror? A little mirror? Same effect as wall. Okay. Another good example of that is the preemptive. I'll fight this guy with a preemptive. The first trainer, scientist, I think it is, in Rock Tunnel. He's got 2 Slowpoke, I think. And you can, maybe it's a Slowpoke and something else. Anyway, you can one-shot the Slowpoke with Thunderbolt, but if you don't have Red Bar, you can instead decide to use Thrash on him and kill him in 2 hits, and hope he uses Confusion on you to do some damage to put you into Red Bar, but you have to know the damage range of Confusion for that. And kind of decide if if that's worth it. Just a couple random examples where, like, in general, I say, you know, in Gen 1, you just kind of do the most aggressive thing and hope it works out. But there are a couple of exceptions where you do actually need to know stats on stuff. Or, I guess you don't need to, but... Doing one thing and hope it works out sounds kind of boring. A little bit. There's like a little bit more to it than that. Like I was saying, there are definitely a few strategies where... I guess if you're going for the record, you probably just do the thing and hope it works out. But... like, to learn the run and do the run, there are definitely places where knowing stats and odds makes a pretty significant difference. Or for like a race or something. But in general, I do think that Gen 1 is a lot more execution heavy than it is like decision making heavy. All the decisions are pretty much like you route out your decisions, right? Like, you know, if you go into the rival with, I forget the exact number, I think it's like, I think the final rival fight, if he does Sky Attack, can do up to like, I don't know, 129 damage or something like that. I might be slightly off on that number, but like, you just have to know that if he starts to charge Sky Attack and you have less than that HP, you need to heal. Like, there are a couple of specific thresholds you need to know, but it's not like DQ3, for example. One of the great things about DQ3, and one of the reasons I love the DQ3 run, is that there's very much a feel element to it. You know, you don't have exact thresholds for what action to take, or when to heal, or when not to heal. You know, like, let's say Zoma. Let's say your warrior's got 305 max HP, and he's at 280 after a turn. Do you heal or not heal? Well, you're only going to heal for 25 HP, but 280 isn't safe, right? So there's like there's a feel element. In that case, the strat is probably to use increase. But that's not the case for like Pokemon Gen 1. It's very much like, you need to know these exact numbers on these exact Pokemon. And if you're within a range, you need to decide your risk-reward threshold for it, and your reset threshold for it. Pew! But most of the run is kind of just like doing the same thing. And just having like specific decision trees routed out. There's no like, if you're making your decisions on the fly in Gen 1, you're doing it wrong. Maybe phrasing it like you just do one thing over and over is a little misleading. Maybe it's just more that like every single decision should be pretty well routed out, because there are really a few common cases where it matters. Although I could somewhat apply the same logic, not in its entirety, but I could apply some of the same logic to DQ2. Let's see what's over this other way first. You know, let's actually take these stairs while we're here. Maybe it just might go to a dead end or something. But like DQ2 is... Or DQ1 especially. Like, in DQ1 and DQ2... Huh. There is almost always a single best set of actions for a given fight. If you're team feeling DQ2, it's going to work out 80% of the time, and 20% of the time you're just going to... Sama's going to be in a box. You know? I point back to all of the dumb races Cowie and I did where I ran into Killer Machine and didn't just defend on Sama, right? Like, perfect example where, you know, there's a specific right action to do on some of these fights. Gen 1 doesn't really do... Oh, I'm back here. Gen 1 doesn't really do random encounters, so... Random encounter handling isn't a thing, and there's no real... There's not the dynamics that there is of DQ2. But... It's like easier to know everything in Pokemon Gen 1. But execution's definitely a big part of that run. Ambushed. The initial barrier is learning the manips, which, learning the required manips aren't bad. Which is really mostly just the Nidoran manip. Learning the full Mount Moon manip, that one's a pain. There's like one room in particular that makes that manip really annoying. Which is the small room in between the first floor and where you find Mega Punch. I guess Gen 1 does also have a little bit of like PP management and knowing where you can push that. Care 6. So many Adamantoids, no traps. Mm-hmm. The full Mount Moon manip is also a little bit annoying because even if you do everything perfectly, there's a chance that it just won't work. It's all based on your in-game timer. There are certain in-game timer values that will cause it to fail. And there are a couple things, there's like a couple values you can avoid to mitigate it, but in general, Monster in a box, 4 Adamantoise. Okay. Turtle. Yes. Thanks, Rotoast. Oh, Rotoast. Wonder where Rotoast has been. It's kind of like disappeared one day. Despite the turtle. I think it was Rotoast who always used to comment on the turtle in FF5, right? Diamond Shield, Knight's Armor. Okay. Missed the question. It's fine. You probably wouldn't have known the answer. I was asking if Rotoast was the one who used to always comment about the turtle in FF5. But I think I don't think Rotoast has really been around much since you started being around the DQ group. Flame bow. Whoa! It's like double the damage and more accuracy. Ah, okay. Yeah, he just kind of disappeared at one point. Just kind of stopped showing up. He streamed Diablo 1, some Diablo 1 mod a couple times after... Wait, what was that? Some sword. Is that another wing sword? It was another wing sword. I don't really want to give her good stuff, but... I also kind of do want to give her this other wing sword. But I'm not going to. She can keep using her junk. But yeah, Roto streamed some Diablo 1 mod he was playing a couple times, but other than that, I haven't heard from him in like, I don't know, like a year? More? It's been a while. Is that an ice shield? Is that better? I guess if it's equally as good, I should use... something. Alright, I don't know how to get down to the spring. There's also a chest there that I don't know how to get. It's probably a similar path. I don't know if I need to go back to where that bridge collapsed and, like, just go there again. Jump over it this time or something. If that's a thing. You know, talking about Rotos makes me kind of want to play Z2R. I don't remember the last time I played Z2R, but I'm sure it was when Rotos was around. I'm awful at Z2R. But even so, kind of want to play it. Ambushed. Don't think you finished a Z2R. Can believe that. I haven't finished very many. I'd probably say 5 or less. And they've been so... not like I did them all, like recently or even in a row. A couple here, a couple there. I'm not good at Zelda 2 to begin with. And the rando mostly makes that worse. Unless playing on like super baby flags, but since I always have Cowie make my seeds, he doesn't do super baby flags for me. I say that, I've got the rando app, I've made my own seeds a couple times, but... that's what we need to do. I know we talked about it once before, but Yumi and Ash should do a Z2R race at some point. I agree, they should not be standard flags for the tournament. I'm fine with them, like, existing. But shouldn't be tournament flags. No 1,000-point P-bags. 1,000-point P-bags probably just actually shouldn't exist. Yeah, that was the last time that I played the rando too, Ash. Kind of same boat for me. I had done a couple before that too. Back, like, a previous time when Cowie had raced. But... but judging by Error's E2 playthrough, Error's probably better at Z2 than I am. It's not good news for me. It's not news for me. Alright, where do I think I'm going now? Alright, this is where I fell before. Oh, do I need to maybe that's it. No 1K is just 500s. At least 500s are vanilla. Well, I mean, they'll drop more than they do in vanilla, but at least they exist in vanilla. Yeah, not as drops. You're right about that. But the item exists. Still free attack 3. If you have attack 3, you don't have to be good at the game. I don't know, I wonder, is like the bigger deal getting the first couple levels for free? Like, I honestly think it's almost more significant, I don't know, equally significant about getting those drops at later levels when it's the difference of like, do I grind for a level before placing a gem? Or are you going to just naturally get the XP you need for a later level before placing a gem? Like, yeah, okay, you can get 1 and get attack 3, you know, great. That makes the early game a lot easier, sure. I'm not going to debate that. But if you don't find big P-bag drops later on, it's very easy to just, like, stop getting levels. Whereas if you get the P-bag, the big P-bags, yeah, if you're good, you don't hesitate. But, like, the 500s are the difference between you don't hesitate and don't get the level, or you don't hesitate and you do get the level, right? Like, the 500s, yeah, sure, you might get free attack 3, but the bigger question in my mind is like, alright, well, you might get attack 7 if you have 500 drops, but you might be stuck on, like, attack 6 if you don't, or, you know, pick your stat of choice, but you could apply that to, like, every stat. Attack 5 is plenty if you're good. Sure, for people who are going to win a tournament, attack 5 is plenty. But attack 5, like Thunderbird, kind of sucks. Yeah, I certainly don't think that 500 should be in, like, well, I don't know. Definitely no thousands. I'm kind of indifferent to 500s, but, like, maybe they shouldn't be in, like, the finals or quarterfinals or semifinals flags. But, like, 500s being in group stages, I don't think that's, like, egregious. Thousands should not be there. 500s, I'm personally probably more lenient on, but I say that because I'm bad, right? Like, of course I'm going to say that. I want to play 5 of those matches. I could see an argument, a better argument, in, like, the Routing Royale ones to not have, like, 500s be part of it, or whatever. Whatever tier you want, or whatever. That's the thing, though. I don't think including 5 hundos is necessarily baby flags. When combined with the other options the tournament uses, yes, it usually is. And thousands are definitely baby flags. But like, playing a few games with 5 hundo drops is not like an unplayable thing. If you're gonna get burnt out playing 5 rando seeds, then like, maybe you shouldn't win the tournament either. I don't like really mean that, but because I do see where you're coming from. Yeah, and you're right, they are always combined with several things. Absolutely. Especially the, I think the one real complaint that you had that I 100,000% agree with is the whole community room nonsense. Joshy D was talking about that recently too. And apparently there's some newer community room flag that like at least makes it so item lockouts are consistent. Like you won't find a glove block in P1 or something with a community room as an example. But I think the whole like left to right aspect of community rooms and potential like item blocks of community rooms, I think that's awful. What's not being used? Community rooms at all, or blocking rooms can appear in any palace, giant check mark. Well, yeah, that's stupid. Yamata no Orochi. I got an encounter on the step. Of course I did. Sign up for the viewers. LOL troll seed. What about that Routing Royale one? Is that, has there been any talk about rescheduling that? The one that got canceled? I think that was the one that got canceled, right? Chimera after Egg. It was actually just canceled, not like rescheduled. Okay. Inflict Curse. Sure, let's see what that does. Blank? Sure. Let's use blank. Alright, these guys have pretty high defense. That hit's really strong, though. That missed. Okay. These guys don't hit very hard. The strats probably just hold A. Blaze 7. Okay. It still didn't hit super hard. Yeah. Watching you do the Routing Royale stuff last time was really fun because, especially like the group stage stuff, the early ones where like, at first you were the only one doing manipulations. You were the only one who had routed out a lot of that stuff. At least in the first couple groups. I think a couple of the guys like Jay Cober and a couple of the actually good players maybe did it also a little bit, but like, none of the average players were doing that. Yeah. Yeah, just like that. and then Trail shows up and says something idiotic. Oh, if I were playing this, I would have beaten it 20 minutes faster. Ha 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 ha. Spring is awash with a soft light. Alright, Wyvern Egg. Finally. All the other fun people quit years ago? Yeah. Okay. Great. The egg is in the spring. Can I just, like, leave now? Seems the answer to that is yes, I can just leave. Seems a really disappointing outcome for nothing to happen after that. Let's go back and talk to, Big Wyvern. Maybe an Insoon, too. Anything interesting to say? Anything new to say? Last living Wyvern is dead. Then it's not the living Wyvern. It's an interesting phrase. Last living Wyvern is dead. I guess it was still the last living Wyvern. But saying the living Wyvern is dead, I don't know. Spread its great wings for the sky for the rebels. Can't thank you for what you've done. Allow me to do so in their place. We are grateful. Sob. The Wyvern, it's dead. Alright, well, how are you going to thank me? Am I gonna, like, walk outside and there's just, like, a wyvern chilling out here, or... Well, what the heck? Let's, I guess, explore here, just to make sure there's nothing new in this castle. Otherwise, I don't know where I'm going now. I mean, to the inn first, but... I guess there's, like, that tropical island cave. But yeah, sure a bunch of people saw, but I tweeted earlier about, like, the general stream plans. And my general stream plans, and it basically can be summed up as, like, I'm gonna keep doing these pixel remasters of 1 through 6. I'm itching for some Pokemon, but, like, how I'm going to express that is kind of TBD. And speedrun plans are actual TBD. I think I'm gonna take the 4.5 second PB that I got in DQ3 and, for lack of a better way to put it, quit while I'm ahead. I don't think I'm really feeling a grind, and I got a PB with little effort. And I think I'd rather take that little effort PB than grind for 3 months for another one or something. Not that I think it would actually take 3 months, but it might. So I need to figure out what I want to do next for speedrun related stuff. Alright, now where do I go? I guess I'd go back to, like, Princess Hilda. That's... it's like a pretty annoying trip back. But if that egg isn't going to do anything... I don't know, back to Popola seems to be the story of this game. Only instead of Popola, it's Hilda. Got 3 people over 1,000 HP now. All my main party. I wonder if Cowie's ever going to join the party. I named him. Better. There was that comment when I was blowing up the Dreadnought from the guy that showed up, and somebody was like, "Oh, doesn't that voice sound familiar?" But then nothing happened. It's like, oh, we gotta get out of here. Never been invited to a party in your life. Dang, I'm sorry. I have not been invited to many, but it's not 0. It might be a single-digit number. Probably a single-digit number. And all but, like, 2 of them were when I was too young to, like, legally drink. Not that it stopped me from drinking, but... Wyvern's died, hasn't it? Yep. Caught the princess eating a rat? It's fine. I'm not a very fun party person anyway. Alright, Hilda. Something I'd like to discuss with you. You're gonna giggle. Party's something you'd be interested in? I guess it depends. don't even know what a party looks like. I mean, from my very, very limited experience, most of the parties I went to were mostly just like, I don't know, hanging out, drinking, you know, like chatting with friends. Sometimes there were games usually related to drinking, right? Like beer pong or something like that. So like, if you don't like to drink, you're probably not going to be interested in parties in general. And otherwise, like, I don't know, it's kind of just like hang out with friends while drinking. I don't really know how to say much more than that. Like, yeah, sometimes like they're playing music, sometimes there's games like beer pong, sometimes, you know, sometimes there's some kind of like theme to the party or people will dress up or something, but in general, like, it's kind of just like socially mingling. So for me, usually I'd go with like a couple of actual friends. We'd all kind of mostly stay together, and I don't know, like most of it was when I was in high school, so like I knew everybody, right? So like it wasn't really that big of a deal, just kind of like chat with people and stuff. Beer pong is like kind of fun. I didn't really go to any parties in college. I went to parties like while I was in college, while I was like home with the people I knew from high school. I was invited to a couple of college parties, but maybe I went to one. And then like one summer in college, we used to do, it's arguable whether you'd even call it a party, but like we used to do quote unquote Disney parties, but it was like 5 of us, like a really small group of people, and we'd play some drinking game to watching a Disney movie. I don't have any like good examples off the top of my head anymore. You know, every time they'd say a certain thing or whatever, we'd just drink. And it usually just resulted in me getting sick and going to bed because I actually had to work during that summer. And my roommate was just doing like bio research. I say just doing, but like she could do that kind of whenever she wanted, whereas I had specific times I needed to be at work. Still all sounds terrible. I don't know. The stuff with like the high school people I knew was fine. Like stuff with friends was fine because I was with friends. Like, again, it kind of just turned into like hanging out with friends. Like, that part was fine. Mingling with people you don't know, like that part was hit or miss. I remember a couple like just weird, I want to say funny stories. Maybe not appropriate for twitch.tv. Like one party I went to when I was home for like Christmas one year. So I was home from college, and it was like a bunch of people from high school that got together at like somebody's camp house or something. And it was mostly people I went to school with, but there were a couple people that were like friends of people I went to school with that were there. And I remember like I was chatting with some cute girl while I was there, but I had gone with my friend Sarah, and we weren't like dating or anything. But I remember leaving the party and going back to Sarah's house, and while I was there, I got a call from somebody. No idea who it was or if they got my number, but I can only assume it was somebody from the party that was like, I don't want to say explicit necessarily, but like, you know, I want to do something, and I'm just like, I'd had a couple drinks at this point. I was like gone from the party. I'm like, who is this? Like, I think you just got the wrong number. But like then I thought back to it like the next day. I'm like, I wonder if that's like the girl I was chatting with. Like maybe I shouldn't have been so rude about it. I don't know. But I don't know. Normal, like, high school, college awkwardness. But generally speaking, speaking of, this is weird. Now you're mine. Whoa. Boss time. Lamia Queen. You put him to sleep. That did not do very much damage. Yeah, I'm also not really big on, like, groups of people. But mostly I think for me it depends on, like, if I know them. Like, hanging out with, you know, going to a party with... My high school class was like 60 people. So, like, going to a party that... Well, that wasn't effective. You know, going to a party that maybe had like 20 to 30 people, but I knew all of them. Like, that was fine. Certainly wasn't something that I wanted to do, like, every weekend, but... This fight's very awkward. Lots of sleep. Lots of charm. Charm is, like, not wearing off. Maybe I need to Asuna it. More charm. Will Asuna 3 take off? Nope. Am I just going to die? It seems kind of likely. Stop it, you charmed idiot. Stop being charmed. Stop sleeping. What? You are not taking much damage. Blink 16. What? What? This game is like ultra free, just hold A and beat everything, and then suddenly you're just dead. Let's try that again. It's pretty dumb. I guess I could, like, unequip everybody's weapon. Use magic. Oh, this time I got a preemptive strike. Okay. Cool. Berserk raises attack. I don't want to raise attack. Not if I'm going to attack myself. Normally Berserk should, like, prevent me from being confused. But I'm not convinced that's what it's going to do. Let's do Protect. Blink, Protect. I don't think I actually need a shell. You know what? Let's attack. Protect. Blink. Attack. Thanks, DQ2. What does DQ2 have to do with this? You mean like everything's free and then suddenly you're dead? I guess it's not entirely wrong, but... Okay. I guess hold A was like just the answer. Oh, ambush first time, free attack this time. 15,000 gil? Shouldn't be letting your guard down around fetching ladies. Where real princess? Error has the top tier English skills. I'm actually gonna use this as a chance to go to the bathroom and top up my drink real quick. Just gonna leave it on this screen. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Okay. Where real princess? I have terrible news. Just heard a tournament is being held in Polymacia, and Princess Hilda is the prize. Tournament, huh? I'm coming with you. I want to help you rescue Hilda. Now, just how you feel, Captain. Me and my boys will manage your army. We're on a tight ship, no need to fret over us. I don't want Gordon back. The tournament to save Princess Mia, exactly. Is that her name? That's probably her name. I'll trust you to know her name. Wait, where is Polymecia? Is that Ice Town, or is that the town that I've just been going to use the inn that's east of me, west of Dragoon Isle? No, Ice Town was Salamand. I don't remember this dock town, though. What's this called? Poft. Can you fly me to, No. None of you are Polymecia. Right after Nautilus Park. Thanks, Error. Tells me exactly where I need to be going right now. Let's go back to that town and talk to more people. My guess is that, like, maybe it's in that western area, that the place where I got owned by, like, the werebears or whatever they were, like, immediately in the very first stream. The spot that's like below and to the west of me. That whole segment. It's probably there somewhere. Probably in that like loop-de-loop area that's like southwest of me. The hand gestures of like how I'm pointing to the map are very important. Far to the south of Kashwan. Desert. Okay, desert south of Kashwan. So Kashwan's over here. This is south. This is a desert. This is a gigantode. 3 gigantodes, in fact. Why is my magic user better at using a bow than she is at magic? This must be the desert. These are antlions. These guys look pretty cool. I really like the sprite. This looks awesome. This antlion sprite is the best part of the game so far. The fact that they paralyzed everybody 100% of the time is not the best part of the game. Like, I know that FF1 paralyzed lock is definitely a thing, but this is actually absurd. Holy shit! What? 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 I'm just gonna keep saying what? This is far, far worse. That one fight was far, far worse than anything I've ever seen in FF1. Okay. Except for, like, cockatrice in the ice cave with stone. But in terms of paralyze, you seen worse in one with stun? Really? Worse than that. Enemies were fleeing and failing to and trying to flee. And still no one would get unstunned. With two of them. Like, yeah, I've seen, like, big groups of ghouls and gas and junk, like, do some dumb things, but not in, like, ones or twos. Usually it's when you get, like, 6 of them or something. Same thing, but it took 30 minutes to die with being hit by 1 HP. Wow. Shield Hippo versus Slalin. Wishes. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Wishes it could be Shield Hippo versus Slalin. Wobbly elevator fight cam. Wobbly elevator fight cam. I vaguely remember what you're talking about. Where is that? I don't remember it bothering me too much. But I do remember, like, you commenting on it when you played Augusta Tower. Really bad on a curve monitor. Ah. Dun, dun. This whole front row, back row thing makes me want to play DQ9. I mean, I kind of just want to play DQ9 in general, so I guess it's not really meaningful statement, but where is this dumb town? They referenced the desert. They said it was south of Cashwan. I'm out of the desert. I'm gonna kill these stupid antlions. Yes, okay. Only one left. It's gonna die. But I don't know if that means I keep going south, because this is how I got to... I flew to Cashwan the first time. Oh, there's the Dreadnought. Right. Alright, let's go back in the desert then. Can I just get some repels or holy water or something? Say sweet. Ambushed by land rays. Great. Paralyze. Paralyze. Tonic said in his Discord earlier that he's 25% through, I see something. Through listening to entire VGM playlists. And, oh, no, that I really expected him to listen to all of it. All of them. Oh, this looks like an arena. I actually really enjoyed most of those VGM streams. I missed like half of the second one because I fell asleep. Surprise, surprise. But considering I'm not really a VGM person, it was pretty fun. Emperor, may you fight well this day. To the victor goes Hilda, Princess of Finn. This is a behemoth? Alright. You're probably a chump. I should probably just hold attack. That actually didn't really do much damage. Resistance to fire, maybe? Just hold attack. See what happens. Just holding. It's one button. Behemoth. Bee butterfly. Oh my god. Well, there's a behemoth. Seathwater Cave in Eldon. No, not by name. Seathwater Cave. Was there water in it, and did you see it? Oh, see the water. Oh. Yeah, that's not how I read it. Seethe water is clearly how I read that. But I do not remember. I do not remember it. This is your chance to slay the Emperor. Your reward befitting a rebel. Death? Wah, wah, wah. Throw them in a cell. Alright, let's, I guess, heal up, because... Hold A. Yeah. Question mark? Question mark? Lights out. Hey, it's Paul. It's the thief dude. This is for rescuing me from the mines. I pay my debt. Now get out of here. Before they something. I mashed through that text too quickly. Oh, I can walk on the... Okay, that's the way to actually go. I guess there are no random encounters here, so I should just check out all these rooms. But there are monsters! Dual heads and dual deads. Dwarves and chess equals monsters. I don't know. I don't feel like there have been an overwhelming number of monster chests lately, but... Well, lately more than overall, but I don't feel like there have been a ton overall. Probably no more than like 20%. If this were NES, I'd probably just go, or a version with like the awful versions of the Monster Closets, I'd probably just go, not check all these doors, just take the path that I know is correct. But since Monster Closets aren't that bad in this version, I'll check them all. Why does Error have the second most MP? Error has everything. Error's mostly been like, I guess, my primary heal person? 120, 210, 136, 15. So like Error and Hack are pretty close. Because of out of combat healing. My primary heal person was like the person that just healed between fights, and then Error got good at healing. Also, I think Error and Hack were equal on starting MP. Maybe they weren't. But I gave everyone Cure pretty early. And I figured that, like, so my logic was that Error was probably the most important attacker in combat, and therefore the least important combat MP, which meant I used Error's MP out of combat the most because it didn't matter in combat, and it meant that Error got good at healing. And then the in-combat stuff never mattered, so none of the in-combat people got good at healing. PM920 was supposed to be my in-combat magic person overall, but the bow is, like, kind of better offensively than a lot of the magic that PM920 was doing. And PM920 was more black magic focused than white magic focused. So yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I promise there was logic to individual decisions. Gordon, you're terrible. Why do you exist? Why do we live? So much money. He asks himself that every morning. Oh, man. I don't want to be ambushed. They're hitting me for 2 damage. Or casting magic on me for 20 damage. Oh no. Or putting Gordon to sleep. I have to say that Final Fantasy II is like not getting better. I don't want to say it's getting worse, but it's not getting better. We'll draw the guards' attention while they escape. Why don't we escape with them? We can just kill the guards. Why do we need to do our own separate thing? I'll learn Ultima and everything will get better. I don't think it will. I don't think learning anything would make this game better. I could learn an ability that always goes first and instantly ends the fight. And I don't think it would make this game more fun or better. Alright, let's teach everybody Berserk because we've just got the tomes. Guess we'll teach Stun while we're at it. Does anybody not know Blizzard? Sure, you don't know Blizzard. Let's teach that. Warp? Who needs to learn Warp? Cool. Blind? Cool, everyone's got Blind. Great. FF 9 and 10 give you Flee for free. It's true. But I mean like win battles. There's a difference between running away and winning, you know? I'll keep Scourge. I feel like maybe we're about to get Cowie back in our party. Say back in our party. I think we only ever had it for the very first fight. Little gold. No, you get, like, don't you get ability points for the, well, in FF9, for the equipment stuff you've equipped? Unless you mean in this game. In this game, it's like, you get your skills for doing stuff. End battle to end battle 16. I'm really curious what the, and maybe I shouldn't be, but I'm curious what the NES version of this game was like. I'm very interested to watch, I don't know, watch a speedrun, I guess, of a couple different versions of this game. That's it? You said we were going to draw the guards away. Are there just no guards? Let's go back to Princess Hilda now. What is happening in this game? Underflow or overflow your stats. Great. Really like to have you leave a dungeon that is seen telling you where to go next. It sure does. But the default is just like back to the starting town with level 1 goblins outside. Boiled the egg. Now you gotta poach it. I do feel like I remember reading or hearing something about this game forever ago, implying some kind of like job or class system. But I guess I don't know if it was like choose a job or if it was like eventually based on your stats or skills you get assigned a job. I don't know how far into the game that happens. I don't know if I'm even remembering it correctly. But I certainly haven't found anything yet. So maybe I'm just like imagining it. Unless I've gotten a job and haven't realized it. Did I have a job and don't realize it? No one says anything about job on here. So probably not. Alright, we're back in starting town. Dharma's just around the corner. Clearly less than a third of the way through the game. Thanks, DQ7. It's not impossible. There's no one here now. Okay. No one here. No one here. No one here. WTF, man. Oh, you tutorial idiots are still here. Great. Retake Castle Finn. Pitch camp near Finn. Head there immediately. Great. Fine. Still not have any form of flight. I have... No. I've got... There's like an airship I can hire that will bring me to specific places, but I do not have like ad hoc flight. I just have a boat. FF4 would be at least my second airship by now. Same with FF3. FF3 gets a lot of junk like that. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. Then I'll continue. Do you walk the dog at 11 p.m. in 83-degree heat, 70% humidity? I mean, I would say let him run around the backyard for a while. I have 189,000 gil. Nothing to spend it on. You know, it's interesting. I don't know if anyone has the dates handy. FF1 came out, what, like a month before DW3? Like, right around the same time as DW3 anyway? I'm trying to think. Like, I'm trying to think, like, Dragon Warrior 1, 2, 3, plus... even DW 1 through 4. Plus remakes of 1 through 4. Compared to FF 1 through 3, and remakes of FF 1 through 3. Now, I've never played the original FF2. And I never beat Famicom FF3. But I played a little bit. It's a lot of math. Not really thinking about math. I'm just thinking, like... okay. If I had to rate them... and even, like, describe qualitatively some of the aspects of them. Dragon Warrior 1 NES is, like, clearly bottom of the barrel. Great, it invented RPGs, maybe, but, like, bad. The Dragon Quest 1 remake, SFC, GBC, whatever, is, like, fine. It's fine. It's a lot friendlier and shorter, but, like, it's not great. I have no idea what FF... so, FF1 NES. Like, FF1 NES is kind of broken. Let's even go to DQ2 first, since DQ2 is before it. Dragon Warrior 2 is like... Dragon Warrior 2 is hit or miss, right? So, like, any version of DQ2, I think, is absolutely terrible casually, because you just have no idea where you're going or what you're doing, and you're just getting encounter after encounter after encounter on this endless sea that looks identical, right? But DQ2, at least DW2 and DQ2, really this applies to both versions of the game, both get better when you play them more often. So, like, compared to DQ1, like, casually DQ1 SFC, I think is better than DQ2. But repeatedly, DQ1 gets super boring, and DQ2 gets, like, more fun. FF1 NES is just, like, ultra broken, so it's hard to compare it to anything. But I think FF1 NES is, personally, I think it's better than DW1 and DQ2, casually. But I don't really find, like, I didn't really find playing FF1 Pixel Remaster to be very fun. Like, maybe part of it's because I knew where I was going and, like, what spells did and stuff, but I don't know, like, I'd rather play DQ2 than FF1 Pixel Remaster. And that's quite the bar. FF2 so far has also just been kind of, like, fine. Like, I'd probably rather be playing DQ2 than playing this. I'd probably rather be playing this casually than DQ2, but like it's very, very close. I feel like replaying this game is just not going to be super fun. Knowing where to go would help a lot, but even so, like DQ2 is probably a lot more fun in any kind of replay. DQ3? DQ3 is a weird one. Because I think Dragon Warrior 3 or DQ3 Famicom is like kind of trash. I think it had some really good ideas, but I just don't like playing it. I don't know why. Casually, it's better than DQ2, but on any kind of replay, it's not. But DQ3 Famicom is like maybe in a similar boat to Dragon Warrior 3 Famicom, where like it's got a class system, job system, whatever. Has some like very punishing parts. I think DQ3 or Dragon Warrior 3 and FF3 are pretty comparable if you except for the fact of like how game over is handled. Where like DQ3 game over is like, oh yeah, I can continue going and use what I've learned and keep my items. Whereas FF3 is like, oh, it's game over. Final dungeon sucks. Remakes of FF3 versus DQ3. DQ3 remake, I think, makes a ton of improvements to like the general balance and flow of the game. Things like even just remember help a lot casually. I don't remember a whole lot about the FF3 remake in like the DS standpoint, so I guess I can't really compare to that. And then Dragon Warrior 4, I would say, is better than every other NES Dragon Warrior and Final Fantasy game, right? I would put DW4 above FF1 through 3, DQ1 through 3. Remake-wise, I'd probably put DQ3 above DQ4 remake-wise. But it's arguable. And if you compare it to the NES Final Fantasy remakes, like 1 through 3 remakes, I'd probably put DW4 above all of them. Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. So they said they made their camp outside of Finn here. I'm gonna go into Finn real quick, because I don't know if outside means like outside in this town. Or if it means like actually outside. Let's go actually outside. Oops. What I want to give for, like, Tohedos. Repel. To be clear, Rebel Camp. Reach the castle gates. Enemies in disarray. Taking back the castle. You are to be the heart of our attack. While we hold the bulk of the Imperial force... Oops. Imperial forces at bay, you'll slip in and kill the Castellan. I don't know how to say that word. Castellan? I'm gonna just say that. Hack, PM 920. Error, I owe you my life. It appears you also deserve credit for destroying the Dreadnought. I can never thank you enough. You do not have anything good to say. You don't have anything good to say either. So, can I go into this? Oh, I can go into the castle now. That's cool. Sorcerer, Sergeant, Wizard, Captain. Well, I fought Captain before. Warp 7. See ya! I think this is another case of this game going from free to you're dead. Toad Tome. Can't wait for Cowie to join at level 1. I know. Oh, hey, it's Lila. You don't want to be hacking your way deep into enemy territory without me. I mean, I don't want to be hacking my way deep into enemy territory at all. Alright, these guys are fine. 0. Zero. So I laughed a little bit. I told Cowie this already, but I went to the bank today to deposit the money that I got for selling my motorcycle. It was cash. Like a little over $4,000 in cash. The guy paid me with. And I was surprised because the bank did not at all check the money. Unless they had like some sneaky way of doing it that wasn't visible to the customer. Like there was nothing that was verifying whether it was counterfeit or anything like that. And considering the source of the cash, I was questioning it a little bit at times. No, they did not drop it in a machine. They, the one who took the money counted it out and put some of it in the drawer and some of it in, like shoe wrapped. It was $4,280 that I deposited. And it was like $1,100 of 100s, which I think she just put in her drawer. It was $900 worth of 50s, which I think she also just put in her drawer. And then it was like $2,280 worth of 20s. And she wrapped $2,000 worth of 20s in like just like a label kind of wrapper. And put it in. She had like a second drawer that she put some of the money in. Like the group of 20s was definitely some of that. And I don't know, maybe the 100s or 50s went there, but it was just like a secondary drawer. But there was no machine or anything for any of it. And no, like, you know, no marker or anything like that to try to... Like when I used to work retail, that was always the thing, right? It was like we had some marker that we drew on the... or put a little line on the bill with to, indicate that it was... or to like check it, and it would turn a different color if it was counterfeit or whatever. They didn't do any of that. It's very odd. Death Tome, Toad Break. Wait, am I like full on tomes? Can I not look? I can't learn more because I'm full. Okay. I guess I didn't really know that being full on tomes would be a thing, but I'm not terribly surprised. I don't care about sap. I don't really care about sleep. I don't really care about blind. Toad. I don't care about Toad. I'm not going to use Toad. I'll keep Toad on one person, though. Probably don't need Berserk on you. I don't need Fear. Sleep. Sure. Wait, did I somehow forget Cure? I did not mean to forget Cure if I did. What? Where's Cure? Did I forget the wrong thing? I must have. Well, I certainly didn't mean to forget Cure. Maybe I mashed through something I shouldn't have. I don't know. Guess it doesn't really matter. I can learn it back. She wasn't even my best Cure user anyway. God, the encounter rate is just so high. Great. What? All right. Sure. This game has gone from being, like, fine to being kind of garbage during the duration of this stream. And it's like... it's a precursor to typical Final Fantasy nonsense. Saw the Antlion sprite, yeah. The Antlion sprite was so good, though. Only the sprite was good, though. To be clear. The actual antlion was garbage. Who's she? Layla? I don't know. Is anything useful in this game? Not convinced. I could give Layla better equipment. Maybe I should. I don't really want to lose this wing sword, but... It's kind of what I'm worried about, is that, like, she's just gonna leave my party and I'm just gonna lose whatever she had equipped. But I guess why should I even care? Alright, let's find an inn real quick. Should just be right here. We'll go back. May as well use the shop while I'm here too. Buy as many healing items as I can, because what else am I gonna do with 200,000 gil? Probably shouldn't buy a ton of elixirs. Cool. God, ambush by these level 2 idiots. What is this stupid game? This game throws you into level 1 and 2 areas over and over and over again, and then ambushes you with them over and over and over again. I don't like calling games bad, but like this game is definitely getting worse the farther into it I go. Great, 3,000 gil. Who cares? If you ask me right now, I realize I'm not done with this game, but if you ask me right now, would I rather replay this game or replay Majora's Mask? And everybody knows how I feel about Majora's Mask. I think I'd rather replay Majora's Mask. Like, this game has not been as bad casually as MM, but it's not been good. What you get when you remaster an NES-era RPG. Is it? Chests contain an aura tome. Enhances effectiveness against various enemy types? What? What does that even mean? Hey, Error, why don't you learn Aura? What do I even do with this plus plus? I know. Exactly. Miss! It doesn't even work? Great. Monsters? What I wouldn't give for Shinobiyashi-chan. Yashi-chan? No, ya. She, no, be, she. Chan. Take your Purple Mario 920 ya. Can't spell Shinobiyashi without no. I mean, that's true. I don't really know what your point is. I do know what your point is, but I'm gonna pretend I don't know what your point is. Gatos, rebels? Here? Where are my soldiers? No, it can't be. This was all a trap. What is this boss theme? This boss theme sucks. God, every time. I cannot say enough how much I dislike this boss theme. It's terrible. Whatever, let's just hold A. Every version of the game, it's really weird. Yeah, I believe it. I'm curious what it sounds like on NES. Because MIDI is better than orchestral. That's right, I said it. MIDI is better than orchestral. However, I can't see this just being good in any form. Also, hold A is just apparently the strat. Everything's free. Defeated the enemy commander. Great. Who cares? Oh, Hilda and Gordon are on the thrones now. If you can even call these thrones, what are these things? They're like 5 times as wide as the people on them. So good to finally be back. Never would have been possible had we not worked together. Cool. I guess. One thing still troubles me. Minwu left for Mysidia. Not heard from him since. Pains me to ask this, would you go to Mysidia? Land of Mages. But the aid of their magic defeating the Emperor will not be easy. Heard that a spell, sometimes referred to as the ultimate magic, lies in the Mysidian Tower. I found that. Obtaining it requires 2 masks. White mask rests beneath this very castle. Recite an incantation to open the door that leads below. Words Ekmet Telos and passed down from antiquity. Don't know the door's location. Never retaken Castle Finn without your help. Minwu doesn't come back. Would you go to Mysidia to find out what's happened? Rumored to house the Ultima Tome. A text containing the ultimate magic. Majesty gone. No one knows this castle better than Hilda. She doesn't know. Paul just might. All right. So I need to ask Paul about Ekmet Telos or mask. How are you supposed to get that chest? These all just look like dead ends. What? Okay, random invisible wall. Werebuster. Isn't that just the staff? Yeah, the thing sucks. You're gonna give me an invisible wall to get a staff that I found like hours and hours ago? Giant's gloves, that might be good. That's pretty good. It does make me wonder if I've missed more of these invisible walls, but illusory walls. But it doesn't make me really wonder it. Just like kind of wonder it. Wait, how do I get over there? There's no way. There's no way to get over there. Huh. Huh. Don't know what to do with this mirror. It's in the bottom right. No. Nope. Nope. So my thought is I need to find Paul. I'm gonna call it a night soon, but wait, there's Paul. If you need about secret doors in Castle Finn, I'm your man. What can you tell me what's inside this? What's inside the secret chamber? Just curious. A white mask. Not interested. Far corner of the audience chamber to the right of the throne. The revival place. Armor. Giant's helm. Why is this so cheap? Weapons. Werebuster, Trident, Wing Sword, Flamebow. Already have those. The Tavern. Let's use an inn. I think I want to stop here. I do want to, like, check out this top right of the audience chamber. But I'm guessing it's just going to be like a... Yeah. Let's see what's here. My guess is that it's gonna be a dungeon or something, though. Sure is. All the same enemies I've been fighting for the last half the game. Alright. I know I just saved and all that junk, but... Wait, where did teleport go? I can't teleport out of here? Okay. It's weird. I'm just gonna save right outside this place. Okay. I'm done for now. Maybe tomorrow night, I'll play this. We'll see. Tomorrow or Friday. I have to be into work a little early tomorrow. That's why I'm stopping now, and probably honestly shouldn't have even streamed or should have stopped half an hour ago. Nothing like crazy going on, just need to be into work a little early. So, yeah, maybe tomorrow night if I'm up to it. Otherwise, probably Friday. And, we will continue on from then. I don't know. Game's kind of getting worse as I go, but it's still not, like, bad. It's not great either. Alright, well, that's all for tonight. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye.